Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming. I'm John, and this is Satisfactory. Yeah, so, last time we mixed up a little bit here, and we set up, if I can zoom over here, we set up a little manufacturing line producing what are they called? Circuit boards. That's the... Oh, my brain. Circuit boards. Great start, John. Great start. Do you want to record it again? Nah. Keep going. Plough on. Never look back. But as you can see, I have made some changes. Oops, that's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. So, at the end of the last episode, I went round and I replaced all of this Mark 1 pipeline that was bringing our oil in with a Mark 2, and I connected up another of the oil nodes down that end. So, with that extra oil, I've connected up a couple more refineries. We're bringing in an additional 120 a minute, so I've connected up 2 refineries to make fuel and polymer resin. The fuel is coming out into these generators, and also into these generators. So we have 6 more generators, all fed through the pipeline system here, and comes up through there. And there's a pump down there somewhere as well, I think. Just down the bottom there. Where is it? There it is. So yes, there's a pump there to keep the pressure going through there. The polymer resin, as you can see, comes out of the machines here onto a conveyor lift, which brings them up into this refinery here, which is turning it into plastic. It is being fed with water from a second water pump that is being fed all the way up with a couple of pumps on that line into here, and then the plastic comes out along this conveyor here. Should probably get a bit closer to the power, shouldn't I? All the way around and connects in here. So it's all coming up onto this line. Make sure I can get to the power. There we go. Into the circuit board line. And these circuit boards are being sent up to our train. Now I think I may have to rejig the train platforms, because I'm not sure I've done it right. I've got a feeling they're unloading in the wrong place at the central hub. But all of this is now done and producing. We still have, I think, 2 more oil nodes at the other end that we could connect up if we wanted to. Let me go and check. I'll go and check that. Right, this is us at the other end. Now, we have another normal node there. We have an impure node. I think it's an impure node over here. Yeah, impure node there, but... And I want to be a little bit careful around here. Because up here we have ourselves... Let me switch over to my Blade Runners so I can make a quick escape if necessary. Because we've got one of those, and we have a pure node there, and a pure node there. And spiders, and monsters of all stripes. So, right now, I'm not going to bother with that ever so much unless they... chase me all the way down here, which I don't think they will. No, they don't appear to be. But that's what we have up there. Another 2 pure nodes, which will be, 480 a minute? Let me just check that. Yeah, 480 a minute from there. Another 120 a minute from there. and another 60. So that's 660 a minute. Or an additional 660 a minute that we can get out of here. We're not going to be wanting for oil or plastic for a while. I mean, assuming I can be bothered to set those up. But I will now dash back, and I will pick up the action again back at the main base, I think. I think that's where we need to be heading next. Well, here we are back at the main hub, and every time I come down here, I die a little, honestly. Because this place is such a mess. But we now have computers being produced in significant numbers. We also have... If I can get through here. I've fiddled with the delivery of parts down here. I think I've kind of got it sorted. Possibly. Possibly not. Okay. Yeah, I need to do some more down here. Never mind. Never mind. I can do that. It's just a smart splitter. We'll sort something out. I can deal with that in a minute. But we do have circuit boards coming down here. We have computers. We are making all sorts of stuff that we need. The remote control unit things are being made over here. But we need to be making supercomputers. And for that... we need computers. We have AI limiters we are making. Plastic we can get. And high-speed connectors. So for that we need more quick wire and cables. I mean, we do have a lot of quick wire. Whether we've got enough to feed yet another production line, I'm not sure. I mean, that's backed up, isn't it? So we could possibly... Oh, I don't know. What are you... You need 100 a minute. You need 60 a minute. And we are producing 120 a minute. So we're already not producing enough. Right, we need more caterium. We are using all of the caterium that's coming in. I think we are. Yes, we are. Yeah. Oh, hang on. No, that means we are producing more. Alright, we're producing 180 a minute. Which is enough to feed what we've got running already. But not really enough to split off any more. Or is it? How much does that need? Where are we? 56 a minute. Yeah, no. Okay, we're going to need another source of caterium. Right. Caterium, where are you? $451 meters that way. Okay, well, let's go and have a look, see what we can find. It's got to be fairly close. Is it going to be off the edge of this cliff somewhere? I mean, if it's over... if it's over here, this is going to be brilliant. This is going to be absolutely perfect. We'll just connect this up if we can figure out where it is and how to get to it. Is that it there? That looks more like iron, but... Yep, that'll be it there. Okay. Okay. Well, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Right, I'm going to go and need to make some explosives, aren't I? So let me go and do that, and then I will be back and we'll blow some stuff up. Right. Here we are. We have some explosives. I've built a ramp down. Now, how do we use these again? Oh, yeah, like that. Let's back up a little bit. There we go. We've exposed a little bit of it, but we have more. Okay, so we have ourselves a pure caterium node. Oh, that's going to be handy. I'm just thinking we probably need to come up a little bit on this, don't we? No, that'll be fine. I don't really care what it looks like. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just stick the node on that. I bet I don't have a miner on me, do I? No, I do not. Typical. Typical, 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 typical. Where's my nearest equipment bench? Probably a long way away. Right. Let's stick one there for now. Let's make myself... let's make myself 2 miners just in case. I don't have enough encased beams for a Mark II miner, but never mind. We'll just stick a... Oh, we'll stick a Mark I on there for now. Alright, might as well aim it roughly this way. What are you going to produce for us? You're going to produce 120 a minute. Okay. Let's... There's some strange noises going on around here. I don't like it. I get the feeling there's something going to attack me. It might just be that bird thing. Right. Right. We need 120 a minute. Oh. Okay, well, we can make a lot of quick wire with that, I would have thought. So we'll stick some... We're going to need to stick a couple of smelters along here at least. 45 a minute. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Okay, well, that's fine. Is that in line? Yeah, okay. There we are. So that'll be good for 135? No. Oh, come on, maths. What are we doing? 45 a minute. So that's 90. Yeah, so that's more than it'll need. So I think... Oh, my maths is terrible. I cannot get my head around the maths in this game for some reason. I mean, obviously my maths in every other situation is flawless. Okay, so I split it down 3 ways. That will go 40 each way. Right. Okay, 40 each way is fine. So I want to remove that. And I'll put it instead in there. And we'll bring the conveyor up to there. Around there. And we'll have to get rid of all of these. There we go. And I'm out of reinforced iron plates. Right, let me get all this sorted and then I'll be back. The caterium mine is up and running. As you can see, I've come up into the 3 smelters. I've got these running at... oh, these are at full speed. They shouldn't be. Or should they? I thought I'd wound these down to 90%. Because they're putting out 15 a minute and these need 12 a minute, basically. I thought I'd obviously moved them after I did that. So, anyway, 3 smelters. Turning our caterium ore into caterium ingots. They are being fed out into these constructors, turning it into quick wire. So we have a grand total of 180 a minute coming out. Going up along here, where it is joined by some of the cables coming up from down there, and the circuit boards that are being delivered to the station. And they are all being fed into this manufacturer, which is making high-speed connectors. So, if we have a look, to make supercomputers, we need computers, AI limiters, high-speed connectors, and plastic. What's being made there? Radio control units, we don't need those yet, but we have computers coming down here. Where are we? AI limiters we are making. Obviously high-speed connectors we're making right there. Now, where are we making AI limiters? I think it's over here. Where are we? Is it you? AI limiters. Look at that. Right, so we need to get the AI limiters from here over to there. That's not going to be terrible. But where do we need them to feed in to? What machine do we need to make the supercomputer? I assume that's going to be another manufacturer, isn't it? Let me have a look. Manufacturer, yes, we need another manufacturer. Okay. In which case... how wide is the manufacturer? That's fine. Do I have enough on me to make another manufacturer? I do not. I need lots of cable. Well, that we can probably do. Or maybe not. Looks like we are kicking out a lot more now. So 60 a minute, you're getting 60 a minute, aren't you? Yes. So you're working at 100% efficiency, I think. Yeah, working at 100% efficiency. So I could in theory, get rid of this. Hang on, let me drop down, make sure I'm getting the right thing. Get rid of this nodule. There we go. It's impure, so that's fine. So what are you going to be kicking out? Another 30. Okay, cool. Right, let me set this up then. Whoops. Yeah, you're making copper ingots. Right, so you're kicking out 30, so I'm going to need to repeat this. So I'm going to need, yeah, 2 more constructors. Right. I wonder where I can put those. No. Let's try this. Not ideal. I don't know if I'll be able to fit anything on here, but let's try. Yeah, I should be able to. Okay, let's grab some cable from up here quickly. Okay, this is what we have. We have the miner on this impure node here, feeding out into a smelter, feeding out into a pair of constructors. Oops, there's a roof there. Which feeds up into another constructor, giving us another, what, 60? 30. Another 30 cables a minute. They are all coming up here. And they are going into our manufacturer to make our high-speed connectors. That is feeding out into another manufacturer, which is set up to make supercomputers. But we also need computers, which we have coming in from over here, splitting off of that conveyor there. We have our AI limiters, which I am bringing in... Drop down. Oops. Which I am bringing in from over here, underneath the... Oh, there we go. Drops down there, feeds underneath, all the way back along there. So the only thing we need in order to start the manufacturing of our supercomputers is plastic. Now, we are obviously making a whole lot of plastic up at the other end, up at the aluminium fields. So, I'm going to wait for a train, and I'll catch the train up there. Well, looking at the plastic we're producing up here, it looks like we're producing about the right amount. If you want to increase that supply, we are going to need to hook up some more of that oil, which is less than ideal, because it's not what I was wanting to be doing. Oops, don't want to press that button by accident. And it's going to eat up a lot more space down here, but I think we're going to need it because we do need more plastic coming in. Yeah. Okay, so that'll be next, or between episodes probably. I'll hook up the other oil at the end there, at least some of it. Bring it in, start producing more plastic, and then figure out the best way to get that plastic down to the main hub. I'm thinking about either just conveyor, just send a conveyor line all the way along, or adding a carriage or a wagon to the silica train, which is the one that's going from all the way from the crystal cave up there down to the second station down here. And if I add a freight station at the front, I think, yeah, if I add a freight station at the front and then add a stop down at the main hub on that line with just the one freight station in it, that should only load and unload the plastic there. So that's an idea. The other idea, as I say, is just run a conveyor all the way, which would be time and resource intensive. So I'm certainly leaning towards the second option. But we will leave it there. This has taken me a lot longer than I was... let's move away from that so we can actually hear what we're doing. This has taken me considerably longer than I was anticipating. But we are on the verge of producing ourselves the supercomputers. And once we've produced the supercomputers, we can find... Where are we? There we are. We can find our adaptive control units, which we are making, and just combine them in an assembler. And we'll be making assembly director systems, which is excellent stuff. So all we need to do is get this plastic down there, and we've basically started producing the first of our next space elevator objectives, which is nice. So yes, we will leave it there for this episode. Please do give us a like and a subscribe if you've enjoyed it. If there's anything obvious that I have missed or I've screwed up, please do let me know in the comments, and thank you for all the people who do let me know in the comments. Your help is greatly appreciated. I dread to think how bad things would be if I was left to my own devices, certainly. But yeah, please join us next time. Until then, I've been John. This has been Satisfactory. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And bye-bye.